Welcome back. Our sixth race, 7.5 furlongs maiden claiming event, maiden 3-year-olds and upward. One note in here, the number one niche is now a gelding.
And they're up. From the center, Kitten's Toy begins the best. On toward the inside, Niche is showing speed. Stylo comes away in the top flight. So does Sterling Castle. The pace is quick early on. Iron Master on the outside. He'll duck over from the high draw. He's racing fifth, and he's a length and a half in front of Free Range Man. Stretch of 4 to I Got It Dad, and Soul Allegiance is last of all. He's 12 lengths off the lead. The pace is quick as they run into the first turn. It's Niche and Edgard Zayas with inside position in the lead after the opening quarter went in 23 and 4. In the two pass, Stylo is now second. Free Range Man tugs up on the pocket now. He's a joint third to the outside. Sterling Castle right with him. And behind him, it's Iron Master out wide on the course. Instead, on the outside, Kitten's Toy. He's the last of the first flight, and it's a gap of another 8 or 9 toward the inside. Soul Allegiance going by the trailer. I Got It, Dad. They make their way past the half-mile pull and kick to the far turn. The half-mile went in 48 and 4. And Nish continues to carve out the numbers. He leads it by a length from Stylo second. Toward the inside, Free Range Man all dressed up with no place to go right now. In between horses and trying to improve there in the yellow blinkers is Iron Master. Up on the outside, Sterling Castle is still in the thick of things, a length and a half better than Kitten's Toy, and they race to the top of the stretch. It's Nish coming off the turn with the lead by a length and a quarter. Stylo to the attack is second. Free Range Man looks for room down inside. Iron Master works off the fence, and Soul Allegiance is down the center for Masonette. Here's Soul Allegiance coming after Nish with the 16th to go. Nish trying to hold on. Soul Allegiance not getting by yet. Nish driven out by Zayas. Well prepared by Alan Jerkins. It's Nish to win at a length. Soul Allegiance ended up second in front of Free Range Man third and Iron Master fourth in 133 and 2.
Number one, Niche wins it for a trainer, Hall of Fame trainer Alan Jerkins, owned by Joe Shields and ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. And in the winner's circle, it is the riding colony from Gulfstream Park West, honoring a moment of silence for jockey Juan Saez, who died Tuesday evening while riding at Indiana Grand Racing and Casino. The seventh race, 6 furlongs. These are 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. Full field of 9 runners going to the post.
They're at the post. And they're up. Forged and Hengist, the outside pair, begin nicely and move for the early lead. Guayabate splits horses to join the party. Trouble with Girls and Donegal Hall showing speed. They're lining up for the early lead. From down toward the inside, the Colchi is mixing it up, and Rich Intentions comes away in that top flight. Happy Harvey is also right there. He's stuck 3 wide. And behind him is Guayabate. Then it's Hengist, who broke running. He's 3 parts in front of Forged, who also had a good beginning. Out wide on the course is Trouble with Girls, and flat in charge, the only one who didn't want part of the action early. He's last of all as they move into the far turn. Toward the inside, it's the Colchi. From the outside, moving right alongside Donegal Hall. Donegal Hall leads 3 parts of a length. The Colchi is second. Hengist is third. Toward the outside, Forged is now coming on fourth. Then it's Trouble with Girls moving up with Happy Harvey. Trying to get moving from the back is Flat in Charge, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Donegal Hall, who turns first from Hengist second. Trouble with Girls trying new tactics from off the speed third. 2.5 lengths back to the outside. That's Happy Harvey fourth, and there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. On the outside, Hengist up for a short lead for Portillo. Donegal Hall battles right alongside second. These two start to move away at the 16th, and Hengist has the lead. Back second, Donegal Hall, but it will be Doug Portillo and Hengist to win it. Hengist won it, but he was waiting around at the end from Donegal Hall, who came back second. Trouble with Girls third. The Colchi was fourth in 113 flat.
Number 9, Hengist closes to win it for owner Tom Goodley, trained by Max Uribe and ridden to victory today by Douglas Portillo. The 8th race, 6 furlongs, an allowance optional claimer of fillies, 3-year-olds. And we have 1 scratch, and it's number 1, Sunset Silhouette.
And they're up. It was a level beginning. From the outside, Twinkling Time wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Moving up quickly now toward the inside, that's Gumara. On the outside, Polka Dot Bikini comes away in the top flight. In fact, Polka Dot Bikini and Gumara mix it up early from Twinkling Time, who backs off to be third. Down to the inside, My Novena now moves up to challenge for that third position, a length and a half better than Pecanisa with Subtle Humor next. In between horses, that's Epic Story. Wide is the favorite, Money Game. She's second last, and 2.5 lengths to the trailer, the stretch runner, Bohème de Lave. They move through the opening quarter in 22 and 3, well within the scope of the top horses, and the leader is Gumara with a narrow advantage. On the outside, Polka Dot Bikini is now pressing the issue second, Twinkling Time, and Pecanisa third and fourth. Moving up on the outside and circling horses is Money Game. She'll be 5 or 6 wide at the top of the lane. Toward the inside, it's My Novena trying to save ground. Moving up from the backfield is Bohème de Lave, and they're at the top of the stretch. This is wide open here. Gumara, the first to face us with the lead by a length and a quarter. Up the inside, My Novena. Down the outside, Pecanisa. Bohème de Lave weaving through traffic. Polka Dot Bikini flattens out. Here's My Novena down inside. She's full of run for Boca Chica. She takes the lead, and she'll outrun Gumara to the wire. My Novena springs the big upset. Gumara was second, rolling up the rail. Epic Story got third. It's a 4-way go for fourth. Maybe Bohème de Lave and 111 and 4.
Number 2, My Novena, springs the upset and pays $59 to win. Owned by Tracy Pinchin, ridden today by Orlando Boca Chica, and trained by Jose Pinchon. We'll take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back. Our ninth race, 6 furlong, an allowance optional claimer for state-bred 3-year-olds and upward, and 1 scratch. It's number 9, Pomeroy's Package.
And they're off. Missing the start 2 lengths was Boyfriend's Back. From the inside, that's Cool Boys, who's reaching out to take the early lead. Centaur Man moves to challenge from second. In between horses, CD Gold. And up on the outside, that's Alico Castle. Down to the inside and improving nicely, Good Boy Charlie. Also up on the far outside there and trying to improve is Determinate. It's a length and a half back toward the inside to Boyfriend's Back. To the outside, Shining Powers. And it's a stretch of another 10 or 12 Wolf Den. A long way last as they hit the far turn. With the lead down inside, Cool Boys leads at a half a length. Centaur Man right alongside second. They went through the opening quarter in 22 and 2. It's 3 lengths back to Alico Castle. Up on the inside is CD Gold. Good Boy Charlie shut off on heels. A length and a half in front of Determinate. Rounding up on the outside, Boyfriend's Back. And still nothing from Wolf Den. They're at the top of the stretch with the lead. Cool Boys continues to lead. Centaur Man to the attack on the outside second. Alico Castle is third. Shining Powers really begins to finish well. He's an eighth of a mile from it, though, and trying to catch up to the leader, and the leader continues to be Cool Boys. Up the inside, Shining Powers rolling home now, but he's out of time. The leader and the winner is Cool Boys. Cool Boys by a length and a half. Shining Powers was second in front of Centaur Man third, and Wolf Den from absolutely last got up to be fourth in 112 and 2.
Number 2, Cool Boys, wins it for owner Steven Serenzi, trained by Rowan Cretan, ridden to victory today by Edgar Prado. Tenth and final race, 6 furlongs. These are maiden claimers, 3-year-olds and upward. Big favorite in the race, number 1, Lemon Up.
And runners away. Last in, first out, Dreaming of Pete flies out of there with Lemon Up, the favorite rushing to challenge. In between horses and now moving to be third is Casey Wegman. From the outside, moving up now is both Relativity Factor and He's a Miracle, 2.5 lengths in front of Distorted Image. Then down to the inside, it's Huddy Up, Oliver Rush between horses, and it's a distance of about 12 lengths to Grease Paint. Past the half-mile pole, pace is contested. They went through the opening quarter in 22 and 2, 2-5 the number. Lemon Up the boss moves into the far turn, 2 lengths in front of Casey Wegman and Dreaming of Pete second and third. Racing fourth is He's a Miracle, improving Distorted Image. He's inside of Relativity Factor, who's headed the wrong way. 4 in front of Oliver Up. Then on the inside, it's Huddy Up, and trailing is Grease Paint. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Heavy hitter Lemon Up turns for the money on top with Casey Wegman to deal with. Here's Casey Wegman right alongside now and up to challenge for the lead. It's a gap of 5 lengths back to the outside, and he's a miracle. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Casey Wegman trying to press past Lemon Up, who's stubborn inside. Lemon Up a neck in front. Casey Wegman laying on him on the outside, but now ahead in front. Casey Wegman and Diego Gomez take the lead. Late run from Oliver Rush. Casey Wegman hands the odds-on favorite on Lemon Up a defeat, who was second in front of Oliver Rush, third, fourth, Distorted Image, and fifth, He's a Miracle.
The 10th and final race winner, number 3, Casey Wegman, owned by Whitfield Farm, trained by Manny Totore, and ridden to victory today by Diego Gomez. In the pick 4, only 3 of 4 paid $291.40. Pick 5, 4 of 5, $477.55. We got a carryover going into Friday, $7,163.47. In the pick 6, 5 of 6. $1,030.10. No 6 of 6, so we'll have a jackpot guarantee of $50,000 on Friday afternoon. And that wraps up Thursday's card. Come back to join us at Gulfstream Park West on Friday with 10 more exciting races. Good night and good luck.